Well, Regency Homebuilders started about 7 years ago. I've worked for the company about half their life. And about 7 years ago, there was a funny thing happening. The economy was crashing like crazy. Home builders couldn't build houses because banks were afraid to loan money. Banks were taking back property left and right. They didn't know how to sell it. They didn't know what to do with it. And so Regency started really with a little bit of a different approach. And that little bit of a different approach, and again, this was before I was involved, a little bit of a different approach was that we were going to be essentially a pre-sale builder. So at a time when, generally speaking, companies were 80 to 90% building for inventory, called a spec home or a market home, Regency was about 85 to 90% pre-sale. So we didn't build a house unless we had a customer. When I came out, a lot of it had to do with the business was growing very rapidly, and we really didn't have the records and the accounting and the financial data, really, to make our lenders, which is the lifeblood of our business, our lenders feel comfortable about things. And so it was really very much a technician approach to kind of tear everything apart, build it back up again, figure out what the heck is going on, what is the actual performance of the company month to month, so that we could manage that and work with that. And so that was the primary approach. The two principals of the company from a marketing position, they really know their stuff, and one of them has been in the business for 30 years. And so I think, I'm not sure how much real strengthening that I've done or any initiative. I think it has more to do really with providing confidence of our lenders, that they can come in and sit down and understand what the financial statements and what the heck is going on. When they call up and ask a question, we can give an answer. So that helps. Cost containment also helps keep our prices down a little bit. It's also helpful on the accounting side of things to make sure that we know what those costs are. What were the costs budgeted? Why were they too high? How could they be lowered? What can we do on the next house so we don't make the same mistake again? All of that seemed to fit together. And so it isn't just really something that I would have done or my accounting group would have done. It was all of these things.